Hey guys, what's up? Jimmy here with another Lots of Games video. So a lot of you guys are familiar with the series that I do for episodes for super cheap games, where I talk about games you can get on the cheap. And I want to do something a little bit different today. Today is the first episode for super fun PS4 games, and what I'm going to be doing in this episode is very, very simple. I'm going to be talking about 8 PlayStation 4 games that you can pick up that are fun, games that I have really, really enjoyed. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, definitely click on that thumbs up button so I can know to make more. And so let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So first up is a game actually you can only get digitally, but I ended up making a custom fan-made cover for this one, and that is Outlast. Actually, I'm going to show you guys really quick what I did to show you the cover. I like making occasional fan covers. There is the front, there, Outlast, and I messed up on, it's supposed to be on this side, on the spine, but there's a spine, and there is the back. This game is Scario. So there you go, Outlast. So made my own fan cover, Outlast on the PS4. In Outlast, you will not be getting a grenade launcher, to take down the bad guys. It is all about hiding, running, and avoiding the many dangers that will surround you in this demented psychiatric hospital by the name of Mount Massive Asylum. In Outlast, you play as Miles Upshur, who is an investigative reporter. Miles goes in alone with his camcorder, hoping to uncover an incredible story for the public. Now, he found out about this from an anonymous tip, and so he goes in there, and there's this really interesting mechanic in the game where things get dark, and the only way for Miles to see clearly, to look around, is to look through the night vision that's on his video camera. But there's a catch. Your video camera quickly runs off batteries, and so you have to kind of be careful on how you use the night vision in your camera. So you'll need to be on the lookout for extra batteries to power this camera. And if you are into survival horror games and you have a PS4, then this is definitely a must-buy. There are lots of great thrilling moments where you are running for your life, or you're walking so cautiously, trying your best to not be hurt. So when do these scary moments come? Of course, with any great horror game or horror movie, they come when you least expect it. You will be walking around feeling pretty safe, and all of a sudden something grabs you and mess with you, do things that your mother would not be happy about. Right now you can pick up Outlast at the PlayStation Store. You can download it. It's actually at a decent price. It is not a full price game, but definitely a great game if you're into survival horror games. Definitely one that belongs in your collection if you have a PS4. I believe it's also available on the Xbox One, and it's definitely available on Steam. Okay, so next up is a game that came out this year. Honestly, it's one of my favorite games so far for 2014, and that is Infamous Second Son. So in Infamous Second Son, it's just an excellent action game. Being able to take down an army of bad guys with different superpowers just never gets old. And I also really enjoy this story. Sucker Punch really did an amazing job with Second Son. I love how I was able to glide through across the area, or glide straight up a building. And it's just a very, very fun game. The story, or the game itself, it ended so soon to me, I kind of felt like I just wanted just a little bit more. I know that there's that add-on First Light, I believe, that recently came out, but just an excellent job through and through. I was engaged with the story, but the action and the different battles that take place in the game were just so much fun. If you have not played Infamous Second Son and you have a PS4, definitely pick it up. It is just incredible. It's not full price right now. It's actually had a price drop since it came out in the beginning of this year. And yeah, it's such an excellent game, and I really recommend that you check out Infamous Second Son. Okay, next up is a platformer. Honestly, one of the best platformers that I've ever played. You can get it now on the PS4. Rayman Legends. What makes Rayman Legends so much fun and so incredible? The gameplay, for one, is just A+, top-notch. Also, this has up to 4-player local co-op, which I've had the chance to play co-op with Rayman Legends, and it is just very addicting and very entertaining. Now, the story mode, there are tons. There are dozens and dozens of fun levels. And the cool thing is this game never gets old or stale. A lot of games out there have just almost kind of like rehashed levels. You're like, I've seen this, please give me something new. This one, level after level, there's always something interesting and new for you to check out. The artists and the designers and the producers in this game really know what variety is all about. So much fun. In addition to the campaign, you also have daily and weekly challenges, which can be very, very addicting. There's also extreme daily and weekly challenges, which just add to the content of the game. A definite must-buy, guys. Rayman Legends, honestly, I've played a lot of platformers out there, and this is one of the best, easily. Maybe possibly the best platformer I've ever played. I'm a huge fan of the Mario Brothers, like Super Mario Brothers 3, but this one, guys, you definitely need to check it out if you haven't yet. I had the chance to play the demo. The demo's good, but do yourself a favor, pick up the full retail release, and you'll have a blast. Okay, next up is a very fun and addicting racing game, and that is Need for Speed Rivals. Wow. Okay, I know there's a lot of Need for Speed racing games out there, but this one I had so much fun with. Now, this one lets you switch between what side of the law you're going to be. You're going to be the racing, trying to take your cars, take your racing skills to the next level, or are you going to be on the side of the law, trying to take these hoodlums, quote unquote, down. Just a very entertaining, polished racing game. Of course, you know, it's got offline and online modes as well, being able to race against your friends. Just a definite excellent racer that shines on the PlayStation 4. And this is another one. It's been out for quite some time, so you definitely don't have to pay retail for this. It's definitely not $60 now. You should be able to pick it up for a great price. And if you're into racing games, definitely check out Need for Speed Rivals. Okay, next up is a title that is available also for several different platforms, but on the PlayStation 4 it truly shines. The graphics and the visuals look excellent, fantastic, and that is Dynasty Warriors 8. So, you know, honestly, guys, this is my first. I've downloaded, I think, demos for Dynasty Warriors in the past, but never really got quite into it. This is my first Dynasty Warriors pickup, and the reason why I got it is because of you guys. In the past couple years, a lot of you guys have left comments saying, Jimmy, you need to check out Dynasty Warriors, and I'm really glad that I listened to you guys. There are tons of characters in this game, and hordes, hundreds, there's thousands of enemies you're going to take down, and there's lots of weapons, lots of characters. Definitely my type of game. Man, very polished. From what I've heard, just through the years, the Dynasty Warriors has just gotten better and better, and this one truly does shine on the PS4, and I'm really, really glad that I listened to you guys and picked it up. I've had a lot of fun with it so far, and I cannot wait to play more. Definitely check out Dynasty Warriors 8 on the PlayStation 4. It's a definite must-buy. Okay, next up is a game that kind of got mixed reviews, and I had issues with this game. I did review it, but as a whole, I had a lot of fun with it. And that is Watch Dogs. You know, Watch Dogs has a really nice, decent campaign to it, but what I really liked was all the other activities that took place in the game. There were a lot of fun just side missions or mini games, shall I say, like the Spider Tank was just a blast to play through. If you have Watch Dogs, you definitely should play the Spider Tank mini game. It's so much fun. Really, really enjoyed it. Be able to lay waste and havoc to anything that comes your way. Be able to climb up buildings. Oh, I wish they had that throughout the campaign that I played. That would have been so much fun, the Spider Tank. And also there's other things, other just really interesting mini games as well, like you're fighting off these virtual reality aliens in like broad daylight on a city street. But yeah, overall, I really did enjoy Watch Dogs. Not a perfect game, mind you. I know there's a lot of hype for this game, but overall, I had a lot of fun with it. And again, you should be at a decent price point. I'm not exactly sure where it's at, but yeah, definitely worth it if you can pick it up for around 30 bucks. A lot of fun, Watch Dogs. Definitely check it out. Well, next up is a title that I had a whole lot of fun with. It was kind of, when it was doing well, very fun, but there were definitely some frustrating moments, and that is Trials Fusion. Trials is a series that's been out for a little while now, In Trials Fusion, you get it now on the PS4. A very fun racing game, a really nice looking racing game. And there's just so many, boy, challenging, and if you get it right, entertaining levels, but it goes beyond that with the value for this game. The cool thing about this is this game every week, it's every day actually, getting new, very fun and addicting racing levels that are created by the gaming community that play this. There's a level editor in Trials Fusion. I had the chance to play throughout the game, but then being able to play the user-generated levels that are created constantly adds so much value to this game, and adds, you know, a lot of enjoyment and fun. Being able to say, hey, what's new today? And the cool thing is these user-generated levels are rated. You can kind of sift through all the bad levels and play the best ones. You know, I only have time to play a few ones. You can go and check out what the best levels are. Very fun motorcycle racing game. You can pull off these just insanely, wickedly fun stunts. Definitely check out Trials Fusion when you get the chance. It's a whole lot of fun. Okay, my final pick is a game that actually was a launch title for the PS4, and that is Killzone Shadowfall. Boy, when this came out, we're like, wow, okay, so this is what the next generation is going to look like. This game does, of course, have the campaign, and I did have the chance to play this. For Killzone, for me, it's all about the multiplayer. I'm a big fan of the Killzone multiplayer, and to be honest, I did enjoy the multiplayer in Killzone 3 more. However, having said that, you know, Killzone 3 multiplayer was some of the most fun multiplayer that I've ever had. But the multiplayer that's in Shadowfall, I've had a lot of fun with. It is a slick, very entertaining, fun ride to be able to fight against your friends or the Killzone Shadowfall community that is out there. I don't know, just there's something about the multiplayer in the Killzone series and also in Shadowfall that I've just really, really enjoyed, and I'm so glad that I had the chance to pick this up. The great thing about Killzone Shadowfall also, in addition, not just the maps that are included, but there's constantly new content added to the game, new maps that are given to you. Of course, there's the season pass you can get, so you can get even more maps, but there's free maps, co-op maps and other maps that have been made available if you have Killzone Shadowfall. Definitely check out Killzone Shadowfall when you get the chance. A very entertaining and exciting first-person shooter. Well guys, there are 8 super fun PS4 games, and that's episode 1 for super fun PS4 games. Again, if you enjoyed this video, definitely click on that thumbs up button. And guys, thank you so much for your support. I'll talk to you guys later.